the previous things, you know, the written word is 5,000 years old in the Middle East. So we only go back 5,000 years in this book. Doesn't go all the way back. No. And it's birthed in different empires. And by the time you get to Jesus and the Jews and the liquidation of the Jews, I mean, the New Testament is what I would call wartime literature. Because the Jewish people were being destroyed by the Romans. The people who put together the New Testament believed they were Jewish. They believed they were the new Jews. They believed Jesus was the new Jew, the true Jew. And to follow Jesus is to be what it really meant to be Jewish.
Frank, you have about 4 minutes, and then I have a surprise for you.
Okay.
And I said I had a surprise for you in each class, and it's a different surprise.
How exciting.
So.
Yeah, the Jewish thing really touched the issue. Especially now. What's going on in Holy Land? Awful things going on. And frankly, I mean, the Jewish people the state of Israel is awful. It's lost any bearings. It's got no context. It's awful, but the only reason it's awful is because they were part of our crowd after World War II. They became part of the American experience. We came and said, what the Germans did to the Jews were terrible. Oh, terrible. And it was. And then the Jews that came to exist after World War II, basically, they, look at, Judaism is a world religion. We call it a world religion. There are like 15 million Jews in the world who identify with what we would call the world religion of Judaism. 15 million. 85% of all of the 15 million live in the United States or in Israel. Israel is like the 51st state of America. Israel is a proxy state of the US. And Jews, 85% of all Jews in the world exist in Israel and America. And there are lapdogs in the Middle East. They have been. And if they're all acting crazy right now, we invented them. We may not be able to control them, but that's the point about empires, people. The beauty about the powers and principalities is the God of war really doesn't care who wins. The God of war only cares if everybody keeps fighting. And empires aren't meant to live forever. That's the whole point. Every empire's got someone coming after her. And eventually they succumb. And then somebody else is on the top of the dung heap. The New Testament creates a whole different social order. Not from the top down, but from the bottom up. Not by any claim of one city, Washington, or one temple, or one nation, but by a kingdom happening when people practice the art of the kingdom, which is to love and serve others at a personal cost. You don't build empires with organizations that are organized to love and serve others at a personal cost. That doesn't happen. And I hope that I'm talking philosophical, abstract here, you know.